Boom. Back
Let's
at it
go.
again. Yeah. Minty Fresh Glen.
We here, and we minty fresh, baby.
Yeah, Minty Fresh this week. Hopefully his laundry doesn't go off in the middle of this thing. 11 good minutes. Good news. Wholesome banter. Rated G for Glen. Brought to you by Matt and Glen. Appropriate for all audiences. How you doing, Glen?
Doing great. Happy to be here.
Your hair's looking great.
I appreciate it. Oh, phone's going off already.
Phone's going off. You better put that thing on silent.
It's on silent now. It's on me.
Yeah, that's on you. That's on you twice in a week. Three that's on you, and you're out.
I gotta clean it up.
Anyway, let's start with a little gratitude, Glenn. What do you got for us this week?
Today I am grateful for Uber drivers. Shout out to Uber drivers. You know, someone's gotta take us places.
Takes a special breed to drive for Uber, huh?
I think it definitely does. So shout out to all you Uber and Lyft drivers. And
I'm going with the trivia group, which tonight we did music bingo. Right. So, Pat, Mary, Cameron, Anamari, Cole, the squad, they all came out last week as a team together here in Raleigh. So, it was a little sentimental, but, we came out on top. That's it. So, anywho, Glenn, good news. What do you got for us?
Yeah. So in the past, I have been notorious for having at least 2 cavities every time I go to the dentist. And I went to the dentist this week and I was cavity free. So, it's good news right there. I mean, minty fresh Glen.
That's great news.
Yeah.
Especially right after Halloween.
Yeah. I mean, it's about
minty
time.
fresh Glen. All right.
20,
I understand
22 now. Years in the making,
Is that the first time in 22 years?
That is the first time in my life I've gone to the dentist for a cleaning and left without a cavity. Yeah.
That's insane. Congratulations. I wish I was there to hug you.
Thank you very much.
He's got the fresh cut. He's got the minty fresh. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yep. Minty fresh, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, my good news isn't as good as that, but some people might say it's pretty good news.
What we got?
World news here.
Ooh.
This is a guy who's, a bit polarizing. A lot of people don't really like this guy because he's got a lot of money. Jeff Bezos. You might know the name. Guy in charge of Amazon, built the juggernaut himself. He announced this week that he's giving away his $127 billion. Now, whether he actually follows through with that or not, that's another story. But he said he's going to do it, and that's good news. Did you hear this, Glenn?
That is good news. Wow. I did hear just now from you.
Yeah, so shout out to us because I know you use Amazon and I use Amazon. And shout out to all of our listeners because everyone uses Amazon because we're basically funding Jeff Bezos' charitable efforts.
Wow.
Jeez. Which sure beats padding his pockets, right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right?
True that.
No, but good on Jeff for realizing that he doesn't need $127 billion or even $1 billion. And hopefully he does right and he follows through on that. But yeah, good news.
That is great news. Shout out to Jeff, man.
Shout out to Jeff. All right. This one, shout out to Anamari. A second shout out to Anamari in the same episode of 11 Good Minutes. But this is her thing, and it's brilliant. And now Glenn's about to be on the hot seat. So everyone listening, Glenn doesn't know this is coming, and he's going to have to react to it. Minty
Can you
Fresh
tell?
Glen.
Can you tell I look nervous?
Yeah, you got the misaligned eyebrows. One of them's a little bit higher than the other one. You look a little scared. Yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so it's the year 1066. Putting you in a time machine and sending you back to the year 1066.
Okay.
Dropping you right in England.
Okay.
Okay. Willie the Conqueror is in control. William the Conqueror, I think they called him Willie. Will. If you're trying to be a little bit more. Anyway, I'm setting the scene for you here, Minty. Feudalism, the whole nine. You know, it's like it was tough living back then because it's like if a rainstorm came at the wrong time, like nobody ate for a month. You know, so that's where you are. But you're Minty Fresh Glen from 2022. You just got in the time machine and you went back. You got dropped right in the middle of this situation.
Okay.
Okay. You have been invited to speak at the town hall, but this is kind of like one of the, what's that show where they have like the earpiece?
Impractical Jokers.
That's the one. So like, I'm telling you what you have to do at this town hall in front of all these people in the year 1066 in England that's run by William the Conqueror.
Okay.
You need to describe a car to these people. Go. They're all looking at you. They're like, whoa, this guy's dressing different.
All right. So you got this big thing. It makes a bunch of noise. It's got four big circles that it rotates on. On top of the four big circles that move across the ground, you have a carriage type cabin on top of it that is powered by gas, and you control it basically, and it gets you from place to place.
All right.
Yeah.
Glenn just described the car to a bunch of people in the year 1066. What we want to know from the listeners, now feel free to drop comments. Send us a text if you got our personal number. If you don't, please don't try and get it. We want to know, does Glenn get burned at the stake for his description of a car?
What? I didn't know that was on the line.
I mean, think about that, Glenn. It's like, do people not look at you like you got 10 heads when they don't know what a car is? You know what I mean?
Yeah. They probably think I'm some type of
You just said something about
something.
4 circles with something on it, and it gets you from point A to point B. And they're like, we don't even know what point A and point B are because we live in this town and we don't leave.
I did say place to place. They should know what that means. But nonetheless, scary.
All right, last topic. Let's roll right into it because we got about 2.5.
Yeah, here we go.
Hit it, Glenn.
So, what is the appropriate time to start decorating for Christmas?
All right, quick fist bump because we're both wearing gray hoodies. There it is. Okay, it is Black Friday.
Interesting.
Let me tell you about this. Okay, first off, Thanksgiving is goated. It's the greatest holiday. All right, so I'm really excited that it's next week. So
it's also interesting.
Great food, right? Great family, all the good stuff. And it's not like a bunch of other holidays. There's a bunch of other holidays that are like rooted on a specific date, and it's like it's not on the same day every year. Some years it's Monday, some years it's Wednesday, whatever. No, it's always Thursday. Okay. It's a team player holiday because it sets the stage for a long weekend, starting with Black Friday, to prepare for Christmas every single year. You always have Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Go get your Christmas tree, take out your Christmas decorations. Friday following Thanksgiving, get your Christmas decorations out. That's the day. No
Black
sooner,
Friday.
no later. Glenn,
All right. Well, for me, I'm a big Christmas guy. So this might be a bit of an outlandish take, but for me, the appropriate time to decorate for Christmas is November 1st, right after Halloween. It's Christmas season. Let's get it going. It's the best time of the year. Only have, if you do it Black Friday, you barely get a month. But if you do it November 1st, you get 2 months of Christmas joy.
Yeah, but you're skipping over Thanksgiving. It's
Thanksgiving is decorated in a Christmas style. I mean, get the best of both worlds.
Yeah, what do the listeners think? Because you know what, Glenn, we're going to come back in another month or two, and we're going to talk about when the appropriate time is to take the Christmas decorations down.
Yeah.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, stay tuned for that.
11 good minutes. Matt, Minty Fresh Glenn, see you next week.